Hello, and it's Wednesday evening. It's 8 o'clock, and that must mean it's time for the Scott and
James show.
how you doing, Matt?
Yeah, good, good. A bit of a headache this week with the challenge. I was kind of hoping that was going to be the abstract one because how many options do you have there? You can literally do anything, can't you?
Yeah, and I was actually hoping for macro a little bit,
Oh yeah, right.
just because it's probably my least used lens. So I thought it would
So
have been quite good to get it out and have a play with, so to
so we've
speak.
got the trickiest one then, haven't we? Really, I think.
We did glass. How do you
Yeah.
interpret glass?
Yeah.
It could be
So
anything, really, couldn't it?
yeah. So that was the results, and obviously glass, as you should have seen on the little video we did on Sunday, that the majority was glass. So Scott's
Yeah.
been up to some. What have you been up to?
I had a bit of a play around. I tried to be clever. I tried to do all three in one, just to push myself. It didn't work. But if you have a look at the upcoming clip, you'll kind of have a bit of an idea of what I got up to and how I selected the
Yeah.
four pictures that I'm going to show you.
Right, let's have a look.
Okay, so don't tell James, but I can't take photos on an empty stomach, so I just need to get some food in my belly first.
Hey, alright. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Energize, realize, feels so good just to be alive. Time's a gift, my time is free. I can spend it on you, you can spend it on me. I can say you'll be blown away, but the change you see me.
Definitely feel better now. So let's go take some photos. This was one of the setups using the prism that I attempted. Had a couple of goes doing different things here. Bit of a spray bottle and some water. Didn't really turn out how I intended. And then moved on to my final idea.
Put a little flavor in my life. I put the good stuff in, yes I do. Yeah, I put the good stuff in every day, every day, every day.
Right, let's have a look. So let's see what we've got. Glass jar, glass prism, glass beaker, drinking glass, and lens through a glass prism. So I'm going to go through and have a look, see if there's anything worth keeping. So this is kind of the ones that I want to have a play around with, and I'll get back to you once I'm done.
That was quite clever what you did there, Scott. How long did it take you to think of what you're going to do?
You know, I don't know if it wasn't one of those. It wasn't a planned thing.
All right.
It was a case that I had an idea that I was going to do something with the prism because we'd spoke previously about the crystal ball and the prism. So I knew that I was going to use that, and it was just a case of having a look around the house to see, like with a lot of photography things, you're looking for light and interesting shapes and interesting patterns with the light, and what's better than some fairy lights in a glass jar?
Yeah, it's pretty good, that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, just playing around with it, see what I've got. I think I've got 4 decent images that almost kind of tell a story of the jar, the prism, what we were doing. So,
do you use that prism at weddings or at gigs or anything?
Do you know, I've not used it at a wedding yet, but I want to. But I've used it at gigs quite a few times. Never straight away. Make sure that I've got the shots that I want to get first, and then maybe have a bit of a play around, see what I think.
To kind of look at some of your clips and that you've done that. Is it on the Click Roll Boom Instagram page?
There's Click Roll Boom, which there's not much going on there at the minute in terms of photography, but there's quite a lot of news items going on there. That's something that me and Tyler run together for the music. Or if you just go to the my main Scott Smith Photography website, there's the live section on there, or Scott Smith Photo on Instagram. I think there's some on there as well.
Cool.
So, shall we have a look at yours?
Yeah. So, let's have a look.
What can we do to save the world? I want to save the flowers and the bees and all the little birds and all the trees. What can we do to save the world? I want to save the forest and the seas. Please, can you help me help the world now? What can we do to save the world? I want to save the air that we breathe. I want to save the water we all need. What can we do to save the world? I want to save the life of Mother Earth. Please, can you say how we can save the world?
I know what I should be doing. I should be finding something glass to photograph, but there's nothing standing out at the moment. But remember this thing? Found this in the car on the video. Remember, I honestly haven't got a clue where this has come from. It's obviously some kind of air freshener. But anyway, it's out now, and it's going to be replaced by Lynx. I don't know if it's one that you can rub on you as well, but there we go. Scratch and sniff. Scratch and sniff. Smells like cardboard. It's gone. Once I'd stopped messing about with whatever it is I was doing this afternoon, I was able then to focus slightly on what I was doing. So I came up with a few ideas just basically by walking around the house, and I'm just thinking about how I could creatively manipulate the glass or the light or whatever else I was doing. So the first one was a crystal ball. And I literally had that on a runner, and I had three flashes, a clear one at the back, blue and red, and that's this image that you see here. This is the only one I did. I did a few of them, but this is the best one out of them all. And then what I did was I got not an old, but I got a coffee jar, washed it out and filled it with water and stuck my fist in. And sort of lost track of thought then. So, and then I set up some lighting, and this is probably the best one I've done of those. And then the last one is downstairs in the hallway. We've got 5 mirrors. So what I did with this one is similar to what I did on a video that I did a few weeks ago, where there was loads of me outside having a barbecue. Basically I took a picture of my face in each of the mirrors, and then I used a masking tool to get rid of me looking in the mirror. So what you were left with was just the reflection of me in there. So back to you.
Okay, so that was it's quite interesting. Bit different to what I've done,
Yeah.
which is good. Again, same thing. Why did you do that? What made you come up with that?
I was panicking a bit, to be honest with you, when the result came out. I was thinking, just some things came to my head, like a drinking glass. What else was I thinking? I was thinking of the window and stuff, but that's kind of seemed a bit predictable, and I didn't want to, in my view, just cheapen it by going for the first thing that came into my head, like, okay, look out of a window, you can play about with the reflections and things on there. But I went for this instead because I kind of thought it challenged me a little bit more, because, as I said the other week, I've only just started using the gels, and yeah, I mean, out of the 4 that I've done here, I think probably I would probably say the last one is probably the favourite that I've done.
Is that your favourite?
But it was the last one that I did, so I kind of tweaked it a little bit.
You've been practicing by then.
Yeah. I paid somebody else to do that one. The first 3 were mine, and then I thought, best thing to do is just get a proper pro in and let them sort it out.
Have a play around.
Yeah.
So what do you think for next week? So we're going to take glass out of it.
Yeah.
Which leaves us with macro and abstract.
Okay.
Have you got any preferences? Are you still leaning towards abstract? Do you think
do you know what?
That's going to be?
I'm probably quite comfortable with either, to be honest with you. As in, the thoughts of what I might take with either. But I don't want to say really because I don't want it to sway whoever's going to be.
Don't just sway people votes just to pick the other one.
Yeah, I don't
think
know whether.
Either way, the whole point of it, it's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily, if you are comfortable with either, then do something that you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, with the glass one, I could have quite easily just spent a minute doing that, or like you did last week with. I've already done mine with the drinking glass.
There you go, done.
So great, yeah. So we'll put the poll on again. So that's going to be running from tomorrow up until Sunday, and then obviously we'll release the challenge that we're doing on Sunday, and you can see that the following Wednesday.
Which should be
that's right, isn't it?
It's a week today.
Hey, a week today, yeah.
That's not a week today for the actual photos.
Yeah.
To see what we come up with.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, it's quite good only having a couple of days to do it as well.
Yeah.
You got to overthink it then.
Clock's ticking.
Tick tock.
But also, if you've got any ideas yourself, if you want to, if you think we're being too easy on ourselves and you want to suggest something else, by all means, let us know and we can...
Comments down below.
Yeah,
comments.
We can consider it as long as it's not too hard.
Yeah, and as long as it's, not obscene or telling us where to go, because we are new to this, aren't we?
Yeah. So, we can tell us where to go if you like. I mean, that's fine.
We'll just delete it. We'll just delete the comments.
Yeah. I best just wrap this up a second because Penny's whispering through the glass.
Bless her.
So thanks for joining us this week. Any comments? If any positive comments, let me know. Any negative comments, send them Scott's way.
Let me know.
He can deal with the complaints.
Just deal with those ones up, get them out of the way.
Yeah.
No, anybody that watches, anybody that comments, we appreciate it because we don't really know what we're doing, but it's good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we don't know what we're doing. So we'll see you next week at 8 o'clock. I'll be there Sunday at the usual. All right.
Good one. See you later.
Yeah, see you later.